So friends, now you know everything about the Raspberry Pi, its benefit, its technical specification, and even you have seen all the requirement to start the Raspberry Pi. So why not to start the Raspberry Pi? Let's see how we can proceed. To start working with Raspberry Pi, we of course need a Raspberry Pi board. Here I have considered the Raspberry Pi model 4, but even you can go with the model 3B Plus because both the models are most commonly used by the developers nowadays. And to start with the Raspberry Pi, there is no major difference between Raspberry Pi model 3B Plus and model 4. Next one is we required a particular power adapter. Whether it is a model 3B Plus or model 4, I suggest to go with the official power adapter only. Next requirement here is the micro SD card. Here I suggest to go with at least 4 GB of storage capacity with class 10. This card is used for installing the operating system as well as to store the data on the Raspberry Pi. Friends, remember, if you are going with the good quality of micro SD card, definitely you will get the best output on the Raspberry Pi. Other requirements are HDMI to micro HDMI cable, which is used to connect your Raspberry Pi with any of the LED or the TV, and keyboard and mouse set. You can go with the wireless kit as it gives you an freedom or the mobility to move your keyboard and mouse anywhere. Next step is to download the operating system for our Raspberry Pi. From the official website, one can download the appropriate operating system as it is supporting 10 plus different operating system. So guys, visit the site and check the download section. You can select your operating system and download it. After downloading, they are also providing the Etcher software which is used to install that operating system onto the micro SD card. And here the screenshot is mentioned that how to work with that Etcher. And it is quite easy as we have already worked with some of the software in the previous sections. So download the operating system, install it on the micro SD card, and let's connect all the components together to start the Raspberry Pi. Connect all the components as shown in the screen and switch on the power adapter. And that's it guys. You can able to see the output into the LED whichever you have connected with your Raspberry Pi. Now remember friends, here I have used the Pi 4, but if you go with the Pi 3, the procedure is almost same. There is no change in it. Just you are supposed to change the micro HDMI cable with the regular HDMI cable. Other procedure is almost same. One more thing, I suggest you to download the operating system Raspbian. Remember Raspbian. Don't go with the noobs as of now. Once everything is connected, and if Raspberry Pi gets the proper power, it gives you an appropriate output as shown in the screen. The very first screen on the left hand side is the welcome message by the Raspbian operating system, and the right hand side second screen shows that it has a lot of applications which are required or the needed by a normal desktop user. So guys, this is how we can set up the Raspberry Pi and we can start the Raspberry Pi as a normal desktop. Now I hope you can easily explore the things required for a normal desktop user. Try to explore the menus and try to check all the settings of Raspberry Pi. In the coming section, we are going to see that how to optimize the performance of Raspberry Pi and what are the ways by which we can interact with the GPIO. So guys, see you in the next section.